Imagine you and your boys finally go outside, finally start doing the thing that you want to do. Imagine you guys start spending time together, you guys start going outside, you start growing that business, you start getting fit, you start actually talking to those girls, you actually start doing those things that you said you would start doing. Imagine if your summer was the summer that you were dreaming of having. Imagine when you came back to school, your confidence was up here. You were so confident because you knew you did so much stuff this summer. You knew that you grew that business. You knew that you grew your fitness. You're fit now. You knew that you became something great. Now imagine you look around right now and you're the same spot that you were when you started this summer. Imagine you didn't take action. Imagine all those things that you could have done, you didn't do, and you stayed exactly where you are because you were too scared to take the leap of faith. You were too scared to do the thing that you said you would do. And now you're at the same spot as you were before. You feel weak, unconfident, and unworthy. Those are two very different summers. But I'm going to teach you guys exactly how I would go about creating the best summer you possibly can. I remember multiple summers where I'd literally be sitting at home doing nothing. Literally just like a social autist where I wouldn't even do anything. I would just be inside either scrolling, sleeping, not doing anything important, and then just being like, why am I so sad? Why do I... It's simply because you're at home sleeping, scrolling, doing nothing important with your life. You need to be acting like you were in school. So what does that mean? That means you guys need to actually have a regimen of what you follow. You need to actually have things that you do throughout the summer. Because if you only do stuff when people tell you to do it, how are you ever going to become successful? You're not. If you only do things because someone's giving you a due date, then you're only going to become great when someone tells you to. And guess what? If you want to be an entrepreneur like I do, if you want to be anything like this, no one's going to tell you to do the things. You have to do it on your own. So if you want to become something, you need to make sure that you have a regimen on your own. You are self-disciplined, not disciplined by other people, by the school, by things like that. This summer, you need to put your head down. And I don't mean like literally no socializing. Socializing is part of your self-improvement. But you need to put your head down and actually start doing the work. Instead of just being motivated by due dates from school, be motivated by yourself, by your future, by the things that you can give your future wife, by all these things that you can do if you just start today. So what would I recommend that you start doing? So there's a few things I'd recommend you guys start doing. And I just want to give you guys this action step right now. To grab a journal and just start writing down what you want to be doing. What are your two biggest goals this summer? So for me, I have it down over here, but I'm not going to show it to you because it's too far away. But what I would recommend is you guys create these two goals. For me, it's business and socializing. So that's why I'm creating these videos. Also, I'm creating all these things is for like growing my social media, growing my business. So I have this goal for business. And then every single day I wake up and work on that business goal. But then I have the socializing as my second priority. So make two priorities right now. The priority, like your main priority of what you want to be doing every single day, working towards it like 5 times a week, 6 times a week, like I am. Or you can have like your second priority, and your second priority is like something you do maybe once, twice a week. So, for example, if you want to do fitness and business, or fitness and socializing, I wouldn't pick fitness and business together. Those are two really big goals. So I would pick like fitness and socializing. Because we are all social creatures. We all need like someone to talk to, something to do. That's our biggest problem, is that we don't actually socialize. So put down this video right now and just realize, what are your two biggest goals? What's your first priority, which could be like fitness, business, socializing, anything like that. And then what's your second priority? Work on those two goals and then just put all your effort into that. So pause this video right now and just figure that out. Get a journal, get a notebook, get something like that. Write it down, or maybe even on your phone notes. So once you guys have done that, come back. I want to tell you guys exactly, if you put in like fitness, business, socializing, any of those things, I want to teach you what I would do to maximize those things. So if you're trying to work on fitness, what I would do is just I created a video. Just check out my video for my last video. It was about like how to bulk up as a skinny kid. Most of you people here probably are skinny. A lot of people out there, they're telling us like, they're probably fat. They're probably like bigger, but I know like most of you guys are probably a little bit fitter, probably a little bit like more like skinny. And if you are, just go watch that video. You guys can work towards those goals. But if I were you, you're trying to do fitness. First, if you're just starting, just start slowly. Start doing like small things. Like for me, what I started doing first was just 300 push-ups every single day. I did that for like 2-3 months. And then so I would just do 100 push-ups in the morning, 100 push-ups in the evening, 100 push-ups at night. So if you're trying to do fitness, first focus on consistency, being consistent throughout your routine. Then I would focus on making an actual plan, making it like actually effective, because now you already have the habit built. So now you can build it and like make the habit even better and have more stuff on there. And then once you've realized like, okay, I know how to actually be like consistent, how to be effective, and now I want to be like more effective. So what I'd say right now, I'm in the stage of like working out less and working more on my business. So yeah, I just recommend, if you guys are doing fitness as your number one or second priority, just create a 4 to 7 day week program. If you're just starting, like completely just starting, first go watch my other video and it'll tell you everything you need to bulk up and stuff like that. But if you're just starting and you want to start in like right now, I'd recommend just be consistent. Just do something like 300 push-ups every single day. Doesn't need to be crazy. But if you're intermediate or advanced, create like a routine right now and like make sure that you follow it. That'd be pretty simple. You guys just need to actually like get to it, actually do it. And just make sure you have high intensity and you actually do it to your fullest extent. So that's for fitness. If you guys are trying to grow your business, it could be like an online business. It could be like a side hustle with your friends. It can be anything like that. What I'd recommend is like your two biggest ones would be fitness and business. If you have any of those on there, don't create fitness or business as first and second priority. Either create fitness for your first priority or business for your first priority, and then have like something else as your second. Because business and fitness are really big. Like those are really hard, really big priorities. So grow those two like as your first priorities. Pick one of them and grow those the most. And then pick like socializing, something very like simple to do for your second priority. So if you're wanting to do a business, there's a few ways you can do that. You can like grow a side hustle. You can grow like your social media accounts like I am. You can do stuff online. But what I'd recommend, just a rough idea of what I'd recommend to do, is set a time like every single day where you just eat the frog. Which is what I'm doing right now. It's like 10 a.m. right now on the summer, and I'm just recording a video. So I'd recommend you guys just figure out what is your 20%. What is that thing that will give me the most results for this business or for this goal, and then just do that every single time. So for me, because I'm trying to grow on social media, it would be to record. So I always record instead of like focusing on my profile picture, focusing on like my editing, all the stuff. I record first and then I grow after that. So I'd recommend just whenever if you're doing business stuff, just find the thing that you're trying to do and then grow on that. Like you do the 20% rule where it's like, okay, 20% doing this will give me 80% of the results. Doing this will give me 20% of the results. Cut out everything else and only do the 20% and outsource everything else. So one of the biggest things, which is another one of my goals, is creating a high value social circle. So what I'd recommend with that is I would try and hold like weekly events, try and do like every single Saturday or Friday or something like that. Just set a time where you want to hang out every single week and then just invite people. So what I've been doing is I have like this club. It's called Mind, Body, Spirit. We're just starting it up, but what we're doing is we're trying to like meet up every single week. We read a book and then we like work out and then we read the Bible for like 20 minutes. So if you guys were wanting to like do something like that, what I recommend is you just try and get as many people as possible to want to come together every single week, because it's summer and most people are like lonely during the summer because they don't have anything to do. They're just sitting there either on their phones doing the same thing that you used to do. But what I recommend is if you're that guy that's like, okay, I want to do this cool thing, and you invite people to it, I guarantee you people are going to be like, I love this guy. This is awesome. This guy's actually doing stuff. So try and just find people, invite people to do things like a hike. You can do like rock climbing. You can do stuff like that. So just literally invite people to do anything you want, like on Saturdays, and try and get them like to be in a club or something. And just be like, all right, you guys are going to come every single Saturday, do this. So you start it up, and then they'll join you and like be like, okay, I want to keep doing this. This is a great idea. So then the thing is, if you really want to have the greatest summer yet, you just have to start. You just have to do the little things that you know you should be doing. Focus on either fitness, business, or socializing. Those are the three big ones, because if you were to come back after summer and have those three things, you would be like 10 times better than you are now. But I just want you to, like, right now, this is an action step. Grab a journal, grab something like that, and just write down first your two biggest goals. What are your two biggest goals? If you already did that, great. If you haven't, write down your two biggest goals for the summer. Once you know exactly what you're trying to do, and then you like know exactly like where you're supposed to be going, so it should be in like the fitness business or socializing kind of thing, or maybe you have something else, that's totally fine. But then once you know exactly what your goals are, what you should be doing is trying to plan it out, trying to figure it all out, trying to understand like, okay, this is what I want. Now how am I going to get there? And now I want you guys after that to journal for 30 minutes. What does that look like? What exactly is it that you're looking for in the summer? Why do you want like these things anyway? So first, figure out what you're even looking for. Second, figure out, why do I want that? What do I want my summer to even look like? How is my summer gonna change because I did these two things? So for example, if you pick business and fitness, for example, no, I'd pick only, so business or socializing. Imagine you pick those two things. So you have a plan for what to do for business and for socializing. Why do you want to do that? What does your summer want to look like? So envision, like, okay, me and my friends get together, hang out, do all these cool things. I have enough money to pay for us being able to go out, being able to do the things. And now we get to have a great time together. So I want you guys to visualize and think about, okay, what is the thing I'm trying to get, like I'm trying to do? What is the end vision? And then just work backwards. See where you want to be, and then work your way backwards. Okay, I want to have these I want to have these things. Now I need money for that. I need a cool social network for that. And then just keep growing on those things. This is my complete guide on how to have the best summer this year. This summer could either be your best or your worst. You could either be that guy that's sleeping in, that's freaking scrolling, freaking doing nothing, the social autist, or you could be the guy outside, hanging out with your friends, having a good time, throwing a football around, hanging out with girls, hanging out with all these things, doing the thing that you really want to do, because now you have no constraints. Now you have the ability to actually do something with your summer. If this was helpful for you guys, make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video, guys. Remember to grind today for a better tomorrow. I appreciate you guys. Have a good day.